everybody, I'm Tom Vasel. Welcome to the Best of Publishers series. And today we're taking a look at Playroom Entertainment. Now, Playroom Entertainment is a company that is most well known for two things. One, killer bunnies. And two, making excellent children's games. Now, unfortunately, in America, there's not a lot of companies that make great kids games. Playroom Entertainment has done so. But they don't make just kids games. They make party games. They make, they've even made some Euro-style games. So we're going to talk about my favorite ones today from this company. One of the things that this company has done, and I really would recommend, is they did their Bright Ideas line. This was games for kids. These were games that were fun games, but they utilized some aspect, memory, color matching, whatever, for just like an educational style game, and I highly recommend it. So here are my 10 favorite games from Playroom Entertainment. Number 10 is Catch the Match. Catch the Match is one of these games from this Bright Ideas line. This one is very similar to Spot It. Actually, it's pretty much the same game as Spot It. I think it predates Spot It, in which where you take two cards, flip them over, and you're looking for something that's the exact same and has the exact same colors. And every card in this game matches every other card in one thing. Works really well and is a lot of fun. Number 9 is Monkey Memory. Monkey Memory is a game that's memory, but you are flipping over cards one at a time, trying to figure out which card is missing. And that's a lot of fun. You're sitting there going, okay, have I seen the banana yet? Yeah, there's the banana. Okay, what else am I missing? It's a really good memory game, and it actually works well for adults too. That's Monkey Memory. Number 8 is Sherlock. Sherlock is a game in which the kids are going to be saying, okay, this one says go this way, go this way. I'm trying to figure out which thing is missing. It's kind of a thoughtful, logical deduction style game for kids though. I mean, it's still pretty simple and pretty easy, but really, really well done. Now, not every game that is on my list is kids games. Number 7 is Quietville, although the version I played back in the day was called Bull in the China Shop. And it's a game where you're trying to collect china, and every once in a while you're forced to take bull cards, which will smash your china. So you're trying to draft these cards or take these cards, forcing your opponents to get cards that will blow up the china in their thing. I guess the Quietville is about monsters smashing things. Either way, a clever little card game and a lot of fun. Bull in a China Shop, or Quietville. Number 6 is Killer Bunnies and the Quest for the Magical Carrot. Now, they actually have made 3 different Killer Bunny games. The other 2 didn't make my list. Killer Bunny is, for me, it's kind of like a guilty pleasure, right? I know Killer Bunnies isn't that great of a game, but there's so much humor. In Killer Bunnies, you are bunnies trying to kill the other bunnies. Yay. You're trying to get different bunnies, and then you're trying to get different things. And if your bunnies survive, you can play these cards that say get a carrot, and you take a carrot card. Each carrot card is numbered. At the end of the game, you will shuffle through the carrot cards, draw one number, and whoever has that carrot wins. So if you get 1 carrot over the course of the game, and I get 10, you still have a chance of winning, although it's not that good. What makes the game fun for me is there's just a ton of pop culture references in the game. Silly things can happen. There's all sorts of weird things you have to eat. There's just all kinds of craziness, and each succeeding expansion made the game crazier and crazier. I understand that it is very odd that I don't like Munchkin, and I do like this one when they really are pretty close to the same, and I cannot explain it. Number 5 is Knights of Charlemagne. Knights of Charlemagne is a game in which you will be playing cards, trying to win different things by number or by color. What's interesting about Knights of Charlemagne is that as a 2 or 4 player game, it's okay, but in a 3-player game, it really shines well, and it's just a nice card game from Dr. Reiner Knizia. Number 4 is Portobello Market. This is a game in which you are going to be placing things and getting point chips. It's a Euro-style game as you're putting things down in the market, connecting different spots on the board, getting point chips. And it would be probably a bad game if it was an hour and a half. Fortunately, it's very short, 30 minutes or so, and fits in that time genre very well. Number 3 is Livingston. Livingston is a dice drafting game. It actually came out before dice drafting was cool, in which you will take these dice and do different things, whether it's money or all. What's interesting is Livingston also has a mechanism I like where you're giving money to the queen, sending money to the queen, and if whoever sends the queen the least money is not going to win the game. So that's kind of in there, and you're moving across a board, exploring to some degree. A pretty solid game, Livingston. Number 2 is, well, Poison is the version I play, but there's also Baker's Dozen. And this is a trick-taking game where you're trying to get a lot of different colors, but there's a poison in it cards out there, or Baker's Dozen. I'm not sure what there's a bad donut or something. The donuts are fun, but you're trying not to get one thing. This is another Knizia game as you're trying to collect cards, but you want to get a lot of cards of different colors, but you don't want the poison ones if at all possible. And my favorite game from Playroom Entertainment that they brought to America is David and Goliath. David and Goliath is my favorite trick-taking game by far. I love David and Goliath. I love this is a trick-taking game in which everyone plays a card. Whoever plays the highest card wins everything except for the lowest card. Whoever plays that card, they will win the highest card only. So whoever plays the lowest card gets one card. Whoever plays the highest card gets all the rest. And you're trying to get 2 of every color, if possible. If you get more than 2, they're worth 1 point each. If you get 2 or less, they're worth the numbers on them. So a 13 and a 14 would be worth 27 points. Scales exceedingly well from 3 to 6 players. Love this game in my collection. Play it all the time. That's David and Goliath. So those are my favorite Playroom Entertainment games. There certainly is a lot of them out there. Let me know in the comments what your favorite is. Check this company out if you're looking for a great game for kids or just fun party games in general. That's Playroom Entertainment, and you've been watching The Dice Tower.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at Dicetowernetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.